Hello and welcome to my self-talks. Today's topic will be energetical economy. Energetical economy is a concept that I have created, or let's say I have invented this name. But the principle is something that was invented by our creator. And the principle is that when something is born, now we can take it as people. But it's generally when everything is born. It's got some amount of energy for its disposal to be able to manifest its mission and all its goals and dreams in this life. When we are born, we have exactly the energy that we need to fulfill our mission. And now, why does it happen that a lot of people doesn't have that much energy and they have a lot of dreams that never came true and they think that it even can never come true because they do not have the energy, they are too old for that? Well, let's talk about energetical economy, because that is a crucial thing to think about, a crucial principle to know when you want to create anything. And we want to create life. So let's talk about energy. Energy is a fuel of life. If you do not have any energy, then you die. That means if you want to live, you need to have a lot of energy. And that is the exciting part, because the fuel, that is the thing that gives you emotion and passion to do something. This inner drive that goes. And also, if you have energy, you are able to relax and receive information. If you do not have that much energy, if your energetical source is, let's say, depleted, then all functions in your body will start to shut off. And before it does so physically, on the physical level, it happens energetically, and you can feel that on your senses. So before it manifests as even like a disease or illness, many years before it manifests on the energetical level. So if you do not have that much energy, because it can be that you are wasting your energy on things that doesn't serve your goals and intentions, or that you have some mechanical problem in your body. So if you do have some physical problem, then probably go to physically solve it with some people that are educated to do that has the abilities, like doctors or healers. And if your physical body is alright, if you were born with a lot of energy and, let's say stable physical form, you are not ill too much, then mind about where you put your energy during the day. This mindfulness is a really good exercise for everybody. Let's say that you go through your day and you are not aware of how you feel for the whole day. A lot of people has it like this. You are not aware if you are tired or not, or hungry or thirsty, and if you are, then maybe it's not this feeling, the start of the feeling, but you feel it when it's already shouting at you. If you want to make energetical changes, you should be aware of very slight changes, and that means even how you feel when you have a conversation with somebody. Do you feel like that person has less energy when talking to you or more? Do you feel like you have more energy or less energy? And this way you will be aware of how you impact your environment and what sort of impact your environment has on you. If you realize that crucial thing, it is crucial, completely, to be aware of your environment and what sort of impact does it have on you, then you are also on the right step to make some changes. If you do not like how your environment energetically impacts you. This topic of energetical economy is something that everybody should have in their mind when talking to somebody, when of course educating somebody, and no matter their age, everybody works energetically the same way. If you're a baby or if you're an adult, you work basically on the same. You have energy or you do not. You can even work with such a visualization. It's just a small tool. Imagine like people wear mobile phones, and mobile phones, we have this pictogram where it says how much energy our phone has, so that we would know when to put it in the charger. And people do not have these pictograms on them, but you can see it if you focus on details. So if you want to be aware of your energy and of the energy of your environment, then focus on small details that aren't said by words. Details of the body itself, of the mimics, and also the atmosphere, what you feel throughout your skin. What do you feel in you? Because you definitely feel if you have energy or not. And like this, you will enlarge your senses. That's why it is so important to connect your soul, your spiritual essence into your body, because like this you will be completely aware not only if you have energy or not, but also how you can work with it, how you can send the energy into things that you want. And if you do not have the energy, then how can you replenish yourself? And you will learn these mechanisms. You will have these fail-safe mechanisms in yourself, and you will always know that, okay, when I feel this way, I already need to do this and this, so that my energy level went higher. Your energy level, some even call it vibration, because of course it manifests in vibrations. So the higher vibration you have, the higher energy level you have, the more in your own power you are. And if you want to create people that are self-efficient, if you want to create society that is creating and healing the environment where we live, then you primarily need to create this awareness of energetical economy and of stepping into our own power. If you have this as a goal, step into your own power, and under every circumstances be in your own power, you will also be able to encourage and support others. And that means even children, for example, but even adults. And then if you support somebody on this way to gain the energy, to step into his or her inner power, that means you already create a team, a family, or society of strong people that are aware of themselves, that are aware of what they want to do and what they can do, and you're creating people that has impact and can have healing impact on their environment. So that is what we want to do, right? If you do not want to be a thief, and now I mean energetical thief, like a lot of people, if they are not aware of their energy, they tend to steal energy from other people. How do you steal energy? Well, if you do shout at somebody, argue with somebody, if you make yourself something more than the other person that you are speaking with is, if you are arrogant, if you're not listening, if you're not sensitive, you steal the energy from the other person if you dare to. And I would recommend to everybody, have this mechanism in yourself. Do not dare to steal the energy from other person under no circumstances. Have such a huge respect towards their life energy, their life mission, and their life as such, that you do not dare to speak with them in a matter that would hurt them. Because if you steal, then you're hurting somebody. And of course, we do not consider energy stealing as a crime, because it happens on a daily basis. But if we evolve more as a society, this could be even considered as a crime. Of course, we will probably not put people that are trying to steal energy from others to prison, because when we are already on a, let's say, higher energetical level, we treat people differently, but you get the point. If you are aware of your energy, of how much you're giving and how much you're receiving, you will like to make a balance in it. And because balance is everything that is in us, and our goal is to make balance, our inner aim. And if you do not have this aim on the conscious level, that means that just you have something in you that maybe isn't totally yours, that happened on a way here, which of course we all have such things in us. That's why we release them, so that our own me could come to me in the purest version. Because if you have everything that is you in you, and if you do not have anything that is not you in you, that means you have your own pure energy, and that is where you will feel the best. So, I welcome you here. Thank you for listening, and I hope we will see you soon. Bye.